Bentley built this, and I got to drive one. This changes everything.
This is the Aston Martin DB12, and I genuinely don't know where to start. See these bonnet louvres, aerodynamic genius, and the DRLs wrapped like a predator's eyes. This aluminium bonnet is hand-fogged. Hear that? That's money. This shape hasn't been designed by committee. Someone was angry when they drew this. I've been in a lot of cars. I've never smelled anything like this. Let me show you everything. This isn't a touchscreen you fumble with, it responds. This is the AMG-sourced 4.0 V8. Aston Martin didn't just drop it in, they rebuilt it. 671 brake horsepower. Your name's on the engine, they sign their work. Right, Aston Martin calls this a Grand Tourer, so let's test the Grand Tourer part. 2 carry-ons, weekend bags, and there's the tyre inflation kit underneath, because they didn't want to ruin the weight distribution with a spare. In comfort mode, this car is almost serene. There it is. 3, 2, Every great car makes a promise. The Porsche 911 promises precision. The Ferrari Roma promises drama. The Aston Martin DB12 promises both. See you for section 2. 760 PS. That is what Bentley put inside the DB12. Nobody believed it was real. Until today. Same price bracket, completely different philosophies, and by the end of this, you're going to know which one actually wins. Bold, aggressive, divisive, timeless, refined, non-negotiable. One of these looks like it was designed to sell. The other looks like it was designed to last forever. Every stitch placed by a person, engaged in England, not a factory in Bavaria. This is excellent. This is genuinely impressive. And it's still not this. Now, this is a different conversation. The BMW was fighting on price and sport. Mercedes spent billions developing this car. Aston Martin decades perfecting theirs. Same power category, same price bracket, same promise. But promises are made in showrooms, they're kept on track. DB by 0.3 seconds, and by a philosophy. This cabin doesn't shout, it whispers, and that's harder to do. This is genuinely extraordinary technology. Mercedes has done something incredible here. In 10 years, the AMG screens now look dated. I've been waiting for this one. 40 years of 911, arguably the greatest driver's car ever made. Yes, the Porsche is faster to 60, but we're buying a life, not a stopwatch. The Porsche is more accurate, I won't argue that, but accurate and fun are not the same thing. The Porsche is the perfect driver's car, the DB12 is the perfect car for a driver. Design, interior, soundtrack, presence, daily usability, emotional reward, the DB12 wins several battles. And if you have to ask which one you want, you've already answered the question. We've done the numbers, we've done the laps, we've done the comparisons, and every single time, section 3, we live with it. See you there. $290,000. That is what this costs. Today I am going to tell you whether it is the biggest mistake money can buy. Day 1 of ownership, and something becomes immediately clear. This car doesn't just take you places, it changes how every place receives you. You didn't buy a car, you bought a presence. People ask, can you really daily drive an Aston Martin? Wrong question. The question mode, this car is more relaxing than my sofa. In Sport Plus, it's a different conversation. This is what it was built for. A Grand Tourer is a specific promise. It says, I will take you far, I will take you fast, and when you arrive, you will feel better than wending missing. Wow, hold on, look at this car!
Whoa, look at the exhaust!
I just parked it, and this happened for 45 minutes, just this. They wrapped the seatbelt buckle in leather. Nobody asked them to, they just did it. That's who these people are. There are moments in ownership that you don't plan. You just find yourself somewhere with this car and you think, I don't want this evening to end. In 20 years of driving cars on tracks, 5 experiences of my life. And I drove home in it afterwards. The DB12 makes every journey the reason, not the destination, the journey. Let's talk about the things nobody mentions. The fuel bill, yes, it drinks. In Sport Plus, it drinks aggressively. Budget for it. The insurance, eye-watering. None to give it back, not for anything. In section 1, I stood here and said I didn't know where to start. 30 days later, the DB12 has done something I didn't expect. That's not a complaint, that's a review. 671 brake horsepower. People hear that number and feel it. Today we're going to understand it. The result is 41 more horsepower. Same block, different soul. This is where the number comes from. This is the multiplier. Smaller turbine wheels spin faster, variable wastegate control, and a twin scroll design to fabricated. It's already there. There is no weight. This is the ZF 8-speed automatic transmission. Watch what happens when I pull this paddle. That gear change happened in 180 ratios, 4-2 miss for driving, 7th and 8th are for GT cruising. This is the answer to the question everyone asks. How can a car this fast also ride his Aston Martin adjusting 1 miles and twice per second? The wheel moves, the car doesn't. Same car, 2 philosophies. Every panel on this car is doing a job, not for aesthetics, for physics. The drag coefficient is 0.32. For a car this wide and this fast, they're in this tunnel. 3.5 seconds. We know the number. Today we're going to understand every millisecond of it, average acceleration. Your organs have moved, your seat has held you in place, and you're only doing 60 miles. Going fast is the glamorous part. Stopping is the engineering. Fade is theater. These brakes give you that time. People say the DB12 sounds incredible. It's no accident. 2 valves control the flow. Comfort mode restricts it, Sport Plus opens it wide. Same engine, 40 decibels difference. The DB12's voice is mathematical. The DB12 has a 54% front, 46% rear weight distribution at rest. Under acceleration, that shifts rearward. Under brain goal, forward. 671 horsepower from a re-engineered V8. Twin scroll turbos with no lag. 100 of these is why the DB12 is the greatest GT of 2025. All of them together is.